Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. I've got some amazing virtual reality news stories that I want to share with you. We finally have some news on some games that we've been waiting on. Also a leak for a potential Quest 2.0. I can't wait to share it with you. I still have an Oculus Quest giveaway on as well. We're on the last legs now, so just about a week until we announce the winner. So subscribe to the channel and enter down below in the description. So let's get started with the news, but first, a word from the sponsor. So I want to start this off with Crysis VRigade. We have it, we finally have it. One of the best virtual reality titles on the Quest, and it's a free one. Crysis VRigade is bouncing back after 2 denials from Oculus, despite the amazing community support that this game has, with 80,000 downloads on SideQuest. This game just got a beautiful update on SideQuest that now enables cooperative play. It is available via itch.io with the pay what you feel model. So if you can't afford it and you want to play the game, it won't cost you anything, but if you can, give a bit to the developers. They do deserve it. They've created something special. This is a great game that's paid for on every other platform apart from this one because it keeps getting denied from the Quest store. So thank you guys for letting us have it for nothing, and also I'll give you a little donation as well, a tip of the hat. So Diego Martin has spoken out about the rejections that they faced from Oculus and how it's affected them. This interview is available on UploadVR's channel if you're interested, because this represents the struggle of many developers trying to get games onto this Quest platform. So it's a story that perhaps you will want to hear. That Oculus quality first policy is a tough one. Anyway, you and a friend can team up together now, taking on 3 challenging levels together, and the best part is that this is actually cross-platform. So if you're playing this on the Quest, you can play with your friends if they are on the Rift, PlayStation VR, SteamVR, it's all cross-platform. In the game, you'll be able to see your teammates, see how much health they've got, you'll be able to communicate with each other so you can plan a strategic play. And the developers are planning on creating a sequel to this game as well, which is, I hope, going to go through the official channels and go through the Oculus store, which is why they had recently joined the Oculus Start program. That's what I'm hoping, because these guys do deserve some credit. And if this thing comes to the official store, I'm sure it will sell really well because it's an incredible title. Let's talk about the headset now. I love a leak, which is likely leaked by the primary source themselves anyway. But either way, some developer documentation has been gathered and some lovely legends have posted it on Reddit. And within this secret documentation, there is a section where it says for Oculus Quest development XYZ. And then there's another section that says for Oculus Del Mar XYZ that is restricted to early access developers. So it's true to form for Oculus to give code names like that, such as the Rifts or Crescent Bay. Half Moon was the touch controllers. Monterey, if I'm saying that right, was the Oculus Quest. So from that, you think that this could be some additional Oculus Quest hardware. Is this going to be a new advancement for the touch controllers? But it seems like it's going to be a headset, because in this documentation, it references a mobile API, which would be the standalone headset because it's using a mobile chip from Qualcomm. And it states that there is an input for something called a Jedi controller. And if the codename Del Mar is having input from a controller, it is very likely that this is a headset. People did reach out to Facebook for confirmation on this, but all they did was say, yes, we confirm that Del Mar is a beach in California. So could this be Quest 2.0? Perhaps it's a premium model Quest with more horsepower, because I'm ready for it. And by the time it's released, it would have probably been that 2-year cycle, which we've kind of been experiencing in virtual reality anyway. And Oculus want to make use of the XR2 chip, which was designed specifically for mixed reality, because it would make there'd be such great improvements to the standalone experience if it made use of this chip. I'd like to see Oculus get a jump on the competition fast and get these advancements out to the people that want it, the enthusiasts such as ourselves, because no one's really challenging Oculus yet. So they need to push and go as fast and as hard as they can to monopolize this sector of the standalone headsets for the consumer. So my fingers crossed that it's going to be another Quest. So these next bits are just a bunch of small stories that have come out from the 16th to the 19th of March, when Facebook were posting lots of things on their blog about new games, game updates, and some of them may interest you. First is a Pistol Whip update. Pistol Whip owners, there is now a full Throttle update. There's more tunes. I will not say no to that, because we now actually have a decent sized playlist, an album sized playlist to enjoy in this game. I do like the music in this full Throttle as well, because it makes me kind of bop much more than the others do. I groove and dance more with this track, and apparently it's inspired by Mad Max for the oldies that love that movie franchise, or for the newbies who have seen the recent one as well. I forget about that one. Next is a new game. We have another game coming to the Quest called B-Team. This is also from Twisted Pixel. They've developed games for the Quest before, and this was a title that you may have already seen as it was out on the Oculus Go, but this time round it's been given a huge update. Not just a port, a huge update to the Oculus Quest. The game will place you in many different scenarios and gaming experience, such as like a virtual reality temple run where you will run and avoid obstacles, or you'll be holding your ground, having to fend off, shoot down enemies, trying to survive. From the trailer, the game appeals to me with its style of play. It looks like it's taken inspiration from retro elements. I'd love to see more games implement this style. Although this isn't a big story virtual reality game, it's a bunch of mini games. It just looks like good old-fashioned simple fun that also has unlockables, so you do have a sense of progression. Depending on how well you do on each level, you'll be able to unlock customizable items, which gives you a sense of purpose. If this is going to be around $7.99, I would definitely be pleased and be picking it up. We finally have some news on Echo Arena, the multiplayer Zero-G disc title, after Facebook had posted some information on it during their blogging post conference thing. This game's obviously a highly anticipated title, but the video that they provided was PC VR Rift S footage, which seriously worries me. I get the game is so hyped and expectations are so high, and Ready at Dawn want to get this game right. But when we've been waiting this long and we've already had delays, we've been waiting all this time and you're now not showing us footage of that title, it seriously worries me. The game is holding a closed beta on March the 26th. A link is available on the blog site as well if you're interested in signing up to try and get your hands on this game as early as possible. So since we've got this alpha, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long until we get to try this game ourselves officially via the store. We've been waiting long enough. Another game now, Lies Beneath. We also get a long gameplay trailer for Lies Beneath, an action horror title that I've seriously been looking forward to. I've been wanting to play this for a long time now. The game looks beautiful on the Quest. It's scary, it's tense, it has variety of weapons, different gameplay mechanics, environments. It's full of creativity and clearly inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill. This is my kind of game, coming March 31st. It does seem like it's going to make me scream a few times, but if this game delivers, it could be a must-play on this Quest system. My fingers are crossed, not long to wait now. We also have a Steam update that now improves the Oculus Quest tracking. Many of us use our Oculus Quests for PC gaming, as well as the wireless freedom for the smaller VR titles. I play games on the Oculus platform, I play games on the Steam platform. It seems now that the Steam platform is going to get a little better with a new update for its beta 1.10.31. It contains some adjustments for the Oculus Quest virtual reality tracking via the link cable. It should now enable tracking prediction, is when you move out of the field of view of your tracking cameras and they can no longer track the controller. It uses algorithms, complex equations to predict or to determine what your next move was going to be. So it makes your experience within the headset much more seamless, and you shouldn't really notice when the headset loses tracking. To you, nothing's happened. You'll probably notice this when you're playing things such as first-person shooters, when you bring the gun up to your face and then this hand, or this hand if you're left or right-handed, will no longer be in the field of view of the cameras because it's here down below your chin, and that causes the game sometimes to go absolutely nuts. Or Beat Saber, when you're swinging your arms around and you go too wide, it no longer picks up on the tracking. It's also reduced positional latency, which is when you move your head in 60 OF, how your movement is then translated in game. That delay is now reduced as well, which may help some people with their motion sickness. If you want to experience these improvements, go to the SteamVR app, right-click, go to the update page, change it to beta, click OK, and you should have a small update, and then enjoy. If you guys have used this, let me know if you've experienced any noticeable improvement. I'd like to know your thoughts. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual reality news update. Please stick around for next time, because I'm always going to be delivering the latest and greatest VR news. Join the giveaway. Thank you to my patrons, you absolute legends. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.